Yo, what's the word? What's the word? Like I said, I usually don't be doing this streaming shit, you know. How y'all doing? Hope everybody day is going good. Hope everybody is blessed. Alaikum salam, assalamu alaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters. And I'm gonna just get straight to it on this because this is like there's like some serious business. Like I ain't even gonna lie, like I always talk about stuff that goes on in the city and how we can better the city, but this right here kind of like because I woke up out my sleep and seen some shit like this, and I'm just like, man, I'm tired. And it's like every time I wake up out my sleep, literally every time I wake up out my sleep, I wake up to a mass shoot. Not even just with other people, even when some of my guys died in the streets, when I lost loved ones, I always wake up out my sleep. So like the shit really be like hitting different when I hear about other people because it be in the same way that I heard bad news about my own loved ones. But artist Mello Bucks, if anybody knows, she's a up and coming rising artist out of Chicago. And if I'm not mistaken, I mean, I know a little about the hoods because I actually went to school on 79th, so I know what all type of blocks is from east to west. And if I'm not mistaken, she's from the over there by No Limit, which they call themselves Drench Gang or whatever you want to call it. But I heard she was doing a album release party. And what's crazy is because last night I seen her post of her album cover photo, and I commented on there. I was like, man, that's some dope ass shit. This art, that cover was so dope. It was just dope to me. It was like it was generic, and it was like nobody ever thought to go buy a store and put their track list in the whole cover art. That was dope, and I'm into cover art, so that shit was kind of dope. It took me. It was something new. But from what I'm hearing, 4 people died. It was a mass shoot. They got all type of videos of it. Even somebody was driving it and caught a video of them dumping. You know what I'm saying? And they had to drive and move to the side so they wouldn't get hit. Um, when I'm not mistaken, they was about like Chicago and Orleans. If anybody know, that's about like the Cabrini down the street from the Cabrini Greens, right there, not too far from McDonald's. I used to work right there by that McDonald's on State Street. All right, so on Chicago Avenue, basically, this is where it happened at. And a lot, as I'm seeing, a lot of people was shot. Even my condolences to the people who lost his life. It even what's fucked up about the situation is I even found out her own guy lost his life. The Mello Bucks, her guy, her boyfriend. Like this shit sad as hell. Like Chicago, we got to do better. And that's not. That's. I mean, if we gonna blame Mellow Bucks, let's blame all our artists out here, for the music they make. I try not to blame the artists. I try to blame what's going on when the situation happened. You know what I'm saying? Or how was security that night? Even though you can't duck no fucking bullets, security can't stop no motherfucking bullets. But it just be about like was a location given out. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of shit that I had you wondering because when you're having an event, I figure like you should know who's coming to your event. But I didn't even call myself at a lot of places that I wasn't even supposed to be at, and I know somebody else don't even supposed to be there because I look and be like, man, you don't even supposed to be over here. Ooh. But when you in a mix in a crowd and you having fun and you drinking and you and the music going, everybody just enjoying themselves. Nobody is thinking somebody plotting on some snake shit. That's what's wrong with us in Chicago. We can have a good crowd. We can have our great crowd and our good people, but The minute that a motherfucker brings some snake motherfuckers around, that shit gonna go all downhill, man. Or a nigga that don't like a nigga from some animosity, every and it goes down here. Guess what? Them niggas don't end up even getting hurt. It be like an innocent female that get hurt, an innocent nigga that get hurt. This shit always happen. It always happen like this. No matter how you want to put this shit, no matter how you want to blame the artist, you want to blame because I don't all between the last 5 years, it been nothing but mass shootings in Chicago. And it sometimes it don't even have nothing to do about music. It's about egos. You know what I'm saying? And we got to do better. We have to do better. We have to do better, man. Like that shit was terrible, man. That was just that was like terrible work. Like I don't understand how. And I actually mess with Mello Bucks. I hope condolences to her guy's family because that's a situation. That's like a situation that I ain't gonna lie. If I was in her shoes, I would probably won't even want to make music no more or do nothing like that. But I'm pretty sure with the team that she got behind her and the people, they're gonna tell her like, don't let this throw you off. Stuff happens and stuff does happen. And you have to live and go on. But just like with the Travis Scott situation, I know he felt bad, but it's like, damn, I can't even blame myself. Yeah, if I could have changed something, I would have done it. But at the same time, we have to blame, because I'm pretty sure, lately a lot of women been getting killed, but I feel like it be because due to nigga shit. Hear me clearly. Lately, women been getting killed, but it's been due to nigga shit. Cause I ain't gonna lie. Ain't no female unless even if you dissing my dead homies, ain't no female gonna make me want to spend or do anything on them unless you either plotted to get one of my homies killed or you even if you be around some motherfuckers that did something. I can't even put you in that mix. Cause a lot of times these females be already knowing niggas from the hood, the other side. Like I even dealt with women that fuck with niggas that I ain't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta be mindful and using our brain out here when you at these parties. And I'm pretty sure the people that lost their life, they thought they was gonna go there and see Mello Bucks perform. They didn't know that they was gonna take their fucking last breath. That's why this shit is real. This shit is serious. This shit ain't no game. This shit ain't no joke. And my whole thing is just like, even on the videos, I seen like even the police seemed like they didn't even care. Another thing, and it's crazy, her artist or her right hand man's doo wop even got shot in the midst of this. And I was just saying how I give doo wop his flowers because doo wop you see him with Chief Keef, you see him with everybody. He plays his part. You know what I'm saying? He like the sixth man that's gonna come through and give you them clutch points and brush it off like I did this shit. It's for my homies, but I ain't the star. They the stars. I'm seeing him with videos around Meat Mill and them. Like I've been seeing him do what I've been making ever since Sosa got on when Cap as like when Cap because he was around Cap when Sosa got on, doo-wop elevated. And I hated to see him, they even got a video of him walking out, his guys holding him to the ambulance. And that killed me. I'm like, no, not doo-wop. And then I seen his, what's the name? Because I like when, because he remind me of my cousin who play his part in his role when it comes to my music. He always there. He always supporting. He don't got to be the number one man shining. As long as his dog shining, he winning. So that kind of killed me too. And even I heard a guy from their hood lost his life as well. So that's a crazy situation. And two young girls that was in their 20s, early 20s, gunshots wounds to the chest. Like it's sad, man. It's sad. What is this world coming to? But fellas, we gotta be mindful out here because at the end of the day, this is what the opposers want from us. They want us to destroy each other. They want us to kill each other. Because you want to know why? So they can prosecute us and send us to property of the government or property of the state. You know what I'm saying? They love when you become property of the state, property of the government, always around. Not even jail wise, even in real life. They want you to have their assistance so they can control you. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be mindful, man. It ain't even really about this video. Really ain't about the mass shooting. It really is just be a mindful thing, you know. And this the type of shit that make me not even really want to go to clubs and perform. It make me just want to get YouTube money and streaming money and go to other countries to perform. And if it ain't a big ass venue with heavy security, because your life is important and as well as other people's life. I feel like if I got a show, my life is gonna be good, but I want to make sure everybody get home and come in here and leave the same way they came in here. You know what I'm saying? So I just hope the families of the lost ones can hold themselves together and y'all just pray for them. Because that's a tough situation and you know anybody that's out there like just heartless to this situation, it's really nothing to be like playing with, none of that type of shit. Because one thing about it, when some shit like this happen, you know who behind the desk doing their homework? Like, yeah, this the start of the Rico case. The fucking feds and the police. You would think that, oh man, we done got away with this shit. We doing this, we doing that, man. Niggas that came through and did. Even if you the motherfucking victims, the feds can instant. Man, I done watched this shit happen, bro. Like, so we got to be mindful, man. We have to be mindful, and that was just sad. I feel like summer is canceled. Summer is canceled. Summer is motherfucking canceled, man. And then not only that, it was another mass shoot after the fact. But that's if you know, you know. If you know, you know. We all know when some shit happened and then something else happened right after that. If you know, you know. But it's just terrible, man. I pray every day for our youth in Chicago, in Iraq, because I once was in their shoes. I understand. When you lose a homie, a lot of shit go out the window. A lot of shit go out the window. I promise I've been there before. I've been there. I know how y'all feel. But y'all the only ones that can change this shit. For y'all kids and our kids and the generation after that. Y'all can be the ones to change this shit. But if it's gonna be a continuous cycle of this shit, we all are gonna die off. Our culture is never gonna be able to rise because guess what? The whole population is gonna die off from gun violence. We already got health problems. We eat bad foods. They poison our foods. So at the end of the day, just sit and think before you do some dumb shit, or sit and think before you send one of your loved ones off on a dumbass mission or some shit, or you send yourself off. Like Chicago is just, I love my city, man. I go there, I haven't lived in the city in about like 4, 5 years, but I'm tapped in and out because I know my boundaries. At the end of the day, I know when it's time to fucking get the fuck around, and I know when it's time to leave. I know when it's time to enter and exit. So at the end of the day, you got to be mindful, man. And to my young people, I know it's a Saturday night, Friday, just like tomorrow is the 4th. I hope everybody be careful, man. Everybody, I hope everybody be careful. Just be careful. You know, if you ain't got to be really around no crowd, then you got to be with your kicking it with your people or your loved ones or whoever your friends. Go off and duck somewhere else. Don't call too many people. Call the ones that you want to be around on the holiday. Or if you got a lot of people, y'all go get y'all an Airbnb somewhere and only y'all know about this shit. Because I know sometimes it ain't all about cutting the crowd. Who the fuck is a motherfucker to tell you you can't kick it with 13 or 15 or 20 motherfuckers? If that's how you is, that's how you is. If you want to kick it with 4 people, some people are loners, some people is 4 people to a group. Everybody is different. And that's okay. But when people start dying, that's not okay. We have to learn, man. Let's okay, we got a lot of people. See, this is how I operate now. I'm more of a thinker now, back versus when I used to just do shit. If I'm having, if I want to do something with my people, we finna do something in house, Airbnb, private location, and sometimes private, and sometimes when you say private location, a motherfucker they'll send an address to a motherfucker, and then another motherfucker will know about it, and that's what you got to watch out for too. So yeah, that was just a fucked up situation. Like my prayers go out to the family. Um, Lord knows, like a mother getting a call, or a father, or you seeing your homie or your friend laying on the ground. Who like nobody wants to get that type of news. Nobody want to get that type of news. We have to do better. I'm telling you, we have to do better. If we don't do better, listen to what I'm saying. We're gonna kill each other off. Different coaches gonna come into our country. They already doing it. Donald Trump trying to stop it, but it's kind of too late. It's kind of too late. They already got businesses. It's hella people that got that paperwork here. Let's count the motherfuckers that do got their paperwork. And let's see, damn, they kind of taking over. But if we keep doing what we doing, killing each other and just keep going to jail, becoming a statistic, we ain't gonna be here to support our generation. Our kids gonna have to fend for themselves. And you know who world really it is. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta be mindful. I'm gonna stay saying mindful of the things we doing because I had to be mindful. And I ain't telling y'all this because like this make it seem like I'm better than the next motherfucker because I own shit roses. Every day I wake up and fight battles and fight demons and I'm trying to figure out certain shit. And my life ain't perfect either. Bro, my life ain't perfect. Nobody else is either. But at the end of the day, let's try to make the world perfect. Bro, let's try to if anything you can do, you could try to make the world perfect. Like try. Just try bro. And as far as street shit, all I can do is say this. That's between you and the man upstairs, man. Try to get your life right with God and just try to move forward and move. That's the thing we move back too many times. Let's just try to move forward, man. Move forward. You know, even though some people not gonna listen, some people is. So take it with a grain of salt at the end of the day. But yeah, that's bad. I'm just gonna do a moment of silence for the people that end up lost their life last night due to that situation. Yeah, it's crazy. It's the 4th of July, y'all. Make sure y'all know where y'all kids at tomorrow. Make sure y'all cook some good ass food, some good barbecue. Make sure y'all got them firecrackers. Make sure ain't no young kids with no motherfucking lighters and shit. And take that shit away from their ass, especially them old 8-year-old, 9-year-old that think they can do some shit whole time. They don't even know how to throw the shit. But because it be plenty of situations, motherfucker end up in the hospital. But Y'all enjoy yourself. Happy 4th of July. Like I said, my condolences go out to the whole people during the Mello Bucks situation. And even my message to Mello Bucks, just pray. Um, I hope you can continuously do your thing with your career, because that should have thrown me off. Um, but just be mindful of your next event that you have. Just be mindful of what can happen and the what ifs. Like I said, my condolences go out to everybody that lost their life last night due to the mass shoot. And let's just try to, take it one day at a time and wish for the best and pray for the best. And I wish y'all the best of luck, man. Happy holidays. It's your boy Codeine. I'm out of here.